Okay, this is the math lesson for Monday, May 18th. We are on page 926, and we're looking at the top at the key concepts diagram that covers different types of quadrilaterals. So we're going to start at the top and read through the terms and their definitions and look at the models. The first one is a parallelogram. A parallelogram has opposite sides, equal in length, and parallel. In addition, opposite angles have the same size. Now mine is going to look different than yours because I marked it. I marked that this part here, in addition, opposite angles have the same size. So that means this angle here and this angle here are the same measurement. So if I took a protractor and I measured these two angles, they would be the same measure. These two opposite angles are also the same size or same measure. So if I measured them with a protractor, they would be equal, okay? And it also has opposite sides that are equal in length, so the same length, and they are parallel. The next one is a rectangle. A rectangle has opposite sides, equal in length, and parallel, again, and it has 4 right angles. The next one is a rhombus. It has opposite sides, equal in length and parallel, just like the other ones, and it has 4 equal sides, so all 4 sides are the same length. A square has opposite sides, equal in length and parallel, and it has 4 right angles, and all of the sides are equal in length. A trapezoid has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So in this trapezoid, the top and the bottom sides in that model are parallel. That's its one set of parallel sides. So we'll go down to example number 2. Also, there's a note here. It says a rectangle, a square, and a rhombus each have all of the attributes or characteristics of a parallelogram. So they are also parallelograms. So if they have parallel sides, they are considered parallelograms. So example number 2, it says classify the quadrilateral in as many ways as possible. The quadrilateral has opposite sides equal in length and opposite sides parallel. It also has blank equal sides. Well, how many equal sides do we have? We have 4. So that qualifies this shape as, or this quadrilateral as what? It's a rhombus and it's a parallelogram because it has parallel sides and they're also equal in length. We'll go down to the guided practice. It says classify the quadrilateral in as many ways as possible. So look at this quadrilateral. So what does it fit under? Well, it looks like it fits under parallelogram, right? Because it has sets of parallel lines. What else? It also has 4 right corners, or 4 right angles. It looks to me like the sides are all equal in length. So it will qualify as a parallelogram, a rectangle, a rhombus, and a square. So this falls under all of these things. It has opposite sides equal in length and parallel. It has 4 right angles. Same as down here, also has 4 equal sides. So it qualifies under all 4 of those. Okay, let's go to the next page, which is 927. For numbers 2, 3, and 4, I'm just going to give you a hint, okay? You're classifying, just like before, each quadrilateral in as many ways as possible. So, again, you're trying to determine each one of these, what does it fall under? What is it? What type of quadrilateral is it? So I'm giving you a hint on these, but you're going to work on them on your own, see how you do. Number 2, it's only going to fall under 1 of these. Same for number 3, you're only going to be listing 1 type of quadrilateral. Number 4 classifies under 2 different quadrilaterals. And don't forget about this little note down here about parallelograms. Okay? So go ahead and do those 3 on your own. We're going to move on to number 5. It says for 5, 6, and 7, we're going to write the type of quadrilateral that best describes each shape, and then we're going to choose the most specific term. Okay, so again, using our key concepts chart, looking at number 5, it's showing 2 parallel sides, another set of parallel sides, and it's also showing, if you look closely, 4 right angles. So what does that fall under? Well, if you're looking at your key concept chart, it falls under rectangle. Okay, how about number 6? Number 6 is kind of like a triangle shape, but I also notice that these 2 sides look like they're equal distance, and they don't look like they will ever meet or touch each other, and it's just the one pair of those lines which are parallel, so that would fall under trapezoid, one pair of parallel sides. Okay, you can do number 7 on your own. Look back at your key concepts chart and decide which type of quadrilateral that falls under. Number 8, follow the steps to describe the quadrilateral. So the quadrilateral is a what? And there's, if you read on, it'll help you. It says because it has exactly 1 pair of blank sides. Well, I see 1 set of parallel lines or sides. And if I look back at my key concepts chart, a trapezoid has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So this quadrilateral is a trapezoid. Continuing down, it says there are blank vertices. So remember, the vertices are where the line segments meet on the shape. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. And we have to list them below. So remember, you're just writing the letters that are marked to label those points. So A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. Those are the vertices. A, B, C, and D. Now it says there are blank line segments. So remember, a line segment is that straight line that connects the 2 vertices. So how many line segments do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 line segments. And we have to write the line segment. So remember, you look at the 2 vertices that connect the line segment, and you write the letters that they represent. So A, B would be this line segment here. We write it like this, A, B. And then to signify that that's representing a line segment, we put the line above the letters. Okay? Then we're going to put a comma because we're going to write a different line segment. Now we can go to this line segment here, and it is B, C. So you write the letters B, C right next to each other. And then to represent line segment, we put a line over the 2 letters. Put a comma so we can write the next one. C, D. C, D. That is the label for this line segment. So we write C, D, and then our line segment symbol. And then the last one, we're going to put a comma. The last one is D, A. And don't forget your symbol. Okay, the last part of this says, explain why the figure is not a parallelogram. Now, a parallelogram would have to have more than one set of parallel lines, and this one does not. That's why it fell under trapezoid, because it tells us up here it only has one pair of parallel sides. So hopefully you can see what I wrote here. It says only one set of parallel lines. That is why it is not a parallelogram.